Day 13 started late. The experiences of the previous day still had Arthur shocked. Seeing Charles killing a poacher in cold blood, even if he had it coming, was something that kept him thinking the whole night. It was near impossible to put himself in Charles's boots. Anyway, it was already morning when he decided to move on.
Morning, mister.
He had no pressing matters to do and made a good money the day before, so Arthur went for more hunting. He still had an itch from that encounter with that massive bear with Hosea. So this session shows exactly that, Arthur heading to the grizzlies for a second time to deal with that bear, this time alone and well armed.
Easy.
Later on we will be back in the camp and deal with Arthur's both past and future, the letter from Mary Linton and the fatidic encounter with Mr. Downes. We will all hope none of these two matters ever happened. This was all very familiar. Here is where Arthur found a man attacked and killed by a wolf. And this is the nicest lake in the Grizzlies. The bear would be around, close to where Hosea told him.
Here we go. Must be a way off.
Took him a while, but there he was, the king bear was dead. This skin would fetch more coin than a poorly treated bison carcass.
Come on, girl. Easy. Real good there, girl. Oi.
It was already past midnight when Arthur got back to the camp. Just to see an unexpected letter on his table that completely set his world apart.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, It's a long story and not an interesting one, but I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town, and I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Hey, there's some fellas near camp. Locals? Not sure. Let's go see.
Mr. Morgan, can I? Are you okay?
Yes. I was miles away, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downes.
The, do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like he has little intention of repaying us. He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him. You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, Herr Strauss. Had a lot on. I'll go give him a gentle reminder.
Not so gentle. I don't like his kind. Superior.
As you wish.
Arthur had so much going on in his head. Was he angry? Sad? He was human after all. Does not matter how many people one killed. One thing for sure, he felt overwhelmed at that moment. Mary on one side, the pressure from Strauss and Dutch on the other. He wanted to send them all to hell in that precise moment. Why were they playing with him like a toy? He could not sleep at all at night and stayed like that, just thinking and thinking and thinking, until he reckoned he should deal with Downes. He was still angry and disappointed with the past and the future. And there he went, to meet his fate. Day 14.
Mr. Thomas Downes?
Yep, that's me.
You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downes. Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please, I have a family, sir, please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
You are a slippery little bastard. But I got you now.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
If I'm here, there's a reason I'm here. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Things could not be more complicated at that moment. He didn't know if he was ready for the next step and go see Mary. Maybe the trip to Valentine would clear his head. Maybe, also, he ought to look good for Mary.
Welcome to Smithfield's.
I'll see that.
Good morning.
What can I get you? No brawling this time, all right? Here. Hope you like it.
Thinking hard never helped anyone in this game.
Howdy.
Morning, mister.
Hello there, sir. Don't think I've seen you around here before. I'll have you neatened up in no time.
I don't trust people from that country. You can keep England.
Getting a kick out of it, seems.
Fine job like this is a walking advertisement.
No rest for the wicked.
Well, take care now.
He was feeling somewhat ready to meet Mary,
Our work here is done.
but a bit of whiskey never hurted in a moment like this.
See, the price of whiskey keeps going up, as every man knows. And as every man knows, folk in Valentine ain't
I'll have, whatever you like.
glass of the good stuff. Another?
Hello, mister.
Hello.
Say what you want about the people around here. They're friendly. All best now.
Bye then.
Give me something to drink, anything.
Good health.
Thank you for your help.
Your money is as good as mine.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, ma'am. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see.
Mrs. Linton, a caller for you.
Hello, Arthur.
Mary?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, well, you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
My family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill him. You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help in saving your family.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Long time ago now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
Right now there was something stronger than his will.
Where is he?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest area. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
Glad I found you. Arthur, they got Bill.
What? Who has it?
Bountymen. I found their camp nearby. They got Bill tied up. I'm gonna go take care of it. Come on.
Oh, sloppy Bill.
Yeah, well. You coming?
All right, lead the way. So how'd you find him?
He said he was going hunting. Never returned. I was able to track the tracers pretty easily. but only a matter of time before they decide to pick up camp and head for town to collect the bounty.
Guess we're in sights again.
When are we not, Arthur?
Fair point.
What'll Dutch do?
Ain't for me to say. Doubt Bill'll like it, whatever it is.
He's a problem. We all know it.
Is that for me to say?
Yeah, I think it is, Arthur.
Well, let's save his ass first. Worry about how to kick it later.
There they are, on foot from here. Stake out your position.
Hey, you idiots ever hear of Dutch's boys? You're gonna pay for this. You have no idea what hell is coming your way.
We're shaking in our boots. Idiot.
I'm bored listening to this son of a bitch. Hey, let's take him into town and collect on the bounty. Get us some money.
Won't be long before you'll be tucked up in a nice warm cell. Then you can talk all you want.
Ready when you are, Arthur.
Just in time. Let's go! Get me out of here! Come on! Cut me loose! I owe you fellers for this. Well, I'm gonna head back to camp, find a bottle, and nurse these bruises.
Yeah. I'm headed to camp as well. Thanks, Arthur.
What's next? General Williamson, commander of the 9th Battalion of Petticoats.
Is that meant to be funny?
Okay then, girl.
It was now too late to go search for Jimmy. He'd do it tomorrow. Then, looking for a place to camp, he saw a strange fire in the horizon.
Hey there, friend. Come! Stop on by for a moment.
The name's William.
Arthur, you familiar with the study of plants, my friend?
Familiar ain't quite the word I'd use.
Well, let me tell you. This great earth beneath our feet can provide everything man ever needs. But we've only reached a tiny bit of its potential. You see, there are thousands, maybe millions of plants all across this vast country we share. The mountains, the plains, the swamps. I mean to explore them all, to know all of nature's bounty and all of her wonder, if I can.
Sure.
But I'm only one man. Would you consider helping me with gathering herbs for my studies?
Why?
Knowledge, kindness, beauty.
Well, I'm ignorant, ugly, and nasty.
Well, let's see if maybe we can do something about that.
I'll see.
I'm looking for a plant called yarrow. You can distinguish it by its red flowers. It shouldn't be too hard to find. They thrive out in the open under direct sunlight. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, yeah. I feel better already. They were right. This stuff does have medicinal properties. All this help, you deserve something in return. Well, this save it for bad injuries. Heaven forbid your horse is in trouble. You'll be glad you had it. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my studies. I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
I can see why you do this. All the best to you.
Thanks, Arthur. And to you.